Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Easy English Talk and our English Learning Podcast. I'm Jason, and I am so happy you're here today. Whether you're listening at home, on the bus, at school, or while taking a relaxing walk, thank you so much for spending your time with us. We really appreciate every one of you. We hope you're having a wonderful day. If this is your first time listening, welcome to our amazing English learning family. And if you're one of our regular listeners, welcome back. We are always excited to practice English with you. Remember, you don't need perfect English to enjoy this podcast. You only need a positive attitude, a little confidence, and the courage to keep learning one step at a time.
That's right. Hello, everyone. I'm Julia, and I'm really happy to be here with all of you again. Today is going to be another fun, relaxed, and useful English conversation. So, sit back, relax, and let's learn English together in a simple and enjoyable way. Oh, Jason, can I ask you something?
Of course, Julia. What's on your mind?
Have you ever noticed that two people can have the same problem, but one person smiles and says, "I can do it," while the other person says, "It's impossible"?
Wow! Yes, I have. And usually the person who believes in themselves keeps trying and often succeeds. Isn't that interesting?
Exactly! That's why today's topic is so important. Today we're talking about the power of positive thinking. Positive thinking doesn't mean life is always easy. It means you choose to believe that you can learn, improve, and become better every single day.
I love that. And here's something important for all of our English learners. If you think, "My English is bad," you may stop speaking. But if you think, "I'm still learning and I'll improve every day," you'll become more confident and make much faster progress.
That's true. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes. Mistakes are not your enemy. They are your teachers.
So in today's episode, we'll talk about how positive thinking can help you learn English with more confidence, enjoy speaking without fear, and stay motivated even when learning feels difficult. We'll also learn useful vocabulary, practice a fun role play, and finish with a speaking challenge that you can do with us.
So don't go anywhere. Stay with us until the end, because today's conversation might change the way you think about learning English.
Are you ready, everyone?
Julia, let's begin our English learning adventure together.
Now let's imagine a situation that many English learners experience. Imagine you're in an English class. The teacher smiles and says, "Who would like to answer this question in English?" You know the answer. But suddenly, your heart starts beating faster.
Oh, yes. I know that feeling. Your hands feel a little cold, your mind goes completely blank, and you start thinking, "Oh no, what if I make a mistake? What if everyone laughs at me?"
Exactly. Then another little voice in your head says, "My English isn't good enough. I should stay quiet." So you don't raise your hand. You know the answer, but fear stops you from speaking.
And here's the interesting part. There's another student sitting in the same classroom. That student is nervous too. They also make grammar mistakes and sometimes forget words. But they smile and think, "It's okay. I'm learning. I'll do my best."
Wow. So both students feel nervous, but they choose different thoughts. One student thinks, "I can't do it," and stays silent. The other thinks, "I'll try," and starts speaking.
That's the power of positive thinking. Positive thinking doesn't mean you're never afraid. It means you don't let fear stop you. You take one small step, even when you're nervous.
And do you know something amazing? Every time you speak English, even if it's only one sentence, you're becoming stronger. Every small conversation helps your confidence grow. Every mistake teaches you something new.
Let me ask everyone listening today. Have you ever wanted to speak English but felt too shy? Maybe in school, at work, during an online class, or even while talking to a friend?
If your answer is yes, don't worry. You are not alone. Almost every English learner has felt that way. The good news is that confidence doesn't come first. Confidence comes after you keep practicing.
That's exactly what we'll explore in today's conversation. We'll share simple ideas, real-life examples, and useful English expressions that can help you think more positively and speak more confidently every day.
So, take a deep breath, smile, and join us as we dive into our main conversation. We think you'll see that a small change in your thinking can make a big difference in your English journey. So, Julia, let's talk about something that many English learners ask. They often say, "Jason, I study English every day, but I'm still afraid to speak." Why do you think that happens?
I think many people believe they must speak perfect English before they open their mouths. They wait until they know every grammar rule, every vocabulary word, and every pronunciation sound.
Yes, and that's a very common mistake. The truth is, nobody speaks perfectly all the time. Even native English speakers sometimes forget words or make little mistakes.
Haha, that's true. Sometimes I'm talking, and suddenly I forget the simplest word. Then I stop and think, wait, what was I trying to say?
Exactly. It happens to everyone. So, if it happens to native speakers, it's completely normal for English learners too.
Jason, can I tell you a short story?
Of course. We all love stories.
A few years ago, I met a student named Alex. He loved English, but he never spoke during class. Every time the teacher asked a question, he looked down at his notebook. One day I asked him, "Why don't you answer?" He smiled a little and said, "I'm afraid people will laugh if I make a mistake."
Oh, that makes me feel a little sad. I think many of our listeners can understand that feeling.
I think so too. So I told him something very simple. I said, "People don't remember your mistakes. They remember your courage." He looked surprised and said, "Really?" I smiled and said, "Yes, every person who speaks a new language makes mistakes. That's how we learn."
I really like that. People don't remember your mistakes. They remember your courage. That's such a powerful message.
Thank you. The next week, Alex raised his hand for the first time. His English wasn't perfect. He made a few grammar mistakes and stopped once to think of a word. But you know what happened?
What happened?
Nothing bad. Nobody laughed. The teacher smiled and said, "Great job." His classmates listened carefully, and when he finished speaking, everyone clapped for him.
Wow, that must have made him feel amazing.
It really did. After that day, he spoke a little more every week. He wasn't changing overnight, but he was becoming more confident because he stopped thinking, "I can't do it." Instead, he started saying, "I'm learning every day."
I love that difference. One sentence says, "I can't." The other says, "I'm still learning." Just changing those few words can completely change your attitude.
Exactly. Positive thinking doesn't mean saying, "Everything is easy." It means saying, "This is difficult, but I can improve." That's a much healthier and more realistic way to think.
I also have a little habit that helps me stay positive. Every morning, before I start working, I tell myself 3 simple sentences. I can learn. I can improve. I will never give up. They are simple, but they remind me to keep moving forward.
I do something similar. Whenever I make a mistake, I don't say, "I'm terrible." I say, "Well, that was today's lesson." Then I smile and try again.
I like that. Maybe we should all think like that. Mistakes aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones. Every mistake brings us one step closer to speaking better English.
And remember, dear listeners, learning English is not a race. Don't compare yourself with someone who has studied for 5 years. Compare yourself with the person you were yesterday. If you learned one new word today, if you understood one new sentence, or if you spoke English for just 1 minute, you're already making progress.
That's such beautiful advice. Dear friends, believe in yourself. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate every small success. One day, you'll look back and realize how far you've come.
Absolutely. Keep smiling, keep practicing, and keep thinking positively. Because when your mind says, I can do this, your actions become stronger, your confidence grows, and your English improves little by little every single day.
Now that we've had this wonderful conversation, let's learn some useful words and expressions from today's episode together. That was a wonderful conversation. Now, let's learn some useful English words and expressions from today's episode. These words are simple, practical, and perfect for everyday English.
Great idea! Don't just listen. Try to repeat each word after us. It will help your pronunciation and your memory. Ready? Let's go.
Positive thinking. Positive thinking means looking at situations with hope and believing that good things can happen. Example: positive thinking helps me stay happy and keep learning English.
Believe in yourself. This means having confidence in your own abilities and trusting that you can learn and improve. Example: believe in yourself and don't be afraid to speak English.
Confidence. Confidence means feeling sure about yourself and what you can do. Example: the more I practice speaking English, the more confidence I have.
Mistake. A mistake is something that is not correct. But remember, mistakes are a normal part of learning. Example: I made a mistake, but I learned something new.
Keep trying. This means don't stop, even when something is difficult. Example: keep trying and your English will improve every day.
Improve. Improve means to become better than before. Example: I practice English every morning because I want to improve.
Give up. To give up means to stop trying. Example: don't give up. Every small step helps you become a better English speaker.
Opportunity. An opportunity is a good chance to do something. Example: speaking with friends is a great opportunity to practice English.
Excellent. These are powerful words. Try using at least 2 or 3 of them today when you speak or write in English.
Wonderful job, everyone! Now it's time for something fun. Let's practice these ideas together with a short and natural role play.
Julia, can I tell you something? Tomorrow, I have to speak English in front of my class, and honestly, I'm feeling really nervous.
Of course, Jason. What's making you feel nervous?
I'm afraid I'll make mistakes. What if I forget some words? What if my grammar isn't correct? Maybe I shouldn't speak at all.
Hey, don't think that way. Remember what we talked about today. Everyone makes mistakes when they're learning. That's completely normal.
Really? You don't think people will laugh at me?
No, not at all. Most people will respect you because you're brave enough to try. Every time you speak English, you're getting better. Every sentence you say is another step forward.
You're right. Instead of saying, I can't do it, maybe I should say, I'm still learning, and I'll do my best.
Exactly. That's positive thinking. Believe in yourself, smile, take a deep breath, and just start speaking. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep trying.
Wow, I already feel much better. Thank you, Julia. Tomorrow, I'm going to stand up, speak with confidence, and enjoy the experience.
That's the spirit. And remember, every great English speaker was once a beginner, just like you.
I love that. Now, dear listeners, it's your turn to speak with us. Let's see how confident you are in our quick speaking challenge. All right, everyone, it's time for our quick speaking challenge. This is your chance to practice your English with us. Don't be shy. Speak loudly, smile, and repeat each sentence after me. Ready?
Come on, we know you can do it. If you're listening at home, in your car, or even while walking, say these sentences out loud. Speaking is the fastest way to build confidence.
Here we go. Sentence 1. I can learn English. Sentence 2. I believe in myself. Sentence 3. Every mistake helps me improve. Sentence 4. I will keep trying every day. Sentence 5. I will never give up.
Excellent! You're doing an amazing job. Every time you speak these positive sentences, you're training your mind and improving your English at the same time.
That's right. The more you practice speaking, the more confident you'll become. Remember, confidence doesn't come before practice. It comes because of practice.
Fantastic work, everyone! Give yourself a big smile because you just completed today's speaking challenge.
Now let's finish today's episode with a fun ending and one final positive message for all of you. Before we say goodbye, remember this. A positive thought today can create a better tomorrow. Keep believing in yourself because every small step you take is bringing you closer to speaking English confidently.
That's right. And don't worry if your English isn't perfect yet. Mine isn't perfect every single day either. Just keep smiling, keep practicing, and let your mistakes become your best teachers.
Thank you so much for listening to today's English Learning Podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's lesson and learned something new. If this episode helped you, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to Easy English Talk for more fun and easy English conversations every week.
And don't forget to leave a comment below. Tell us one positive sentence about yourself in English. For example, I can improve every day. Or, I believe in myself. We'd love to read your comments and cheer you on.
Thank you for being part of our amazing English learning family. Keep smiling, keep practicing, keep thinking positively, and keep believing in yourself.
Take care, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next episode of Easy English Talk. Bye, everyone.